Greetings, fellow traders. Bubblehead here, and it's time for the Lunchtime Market Update for Monday, June the 22nd, 2020. I hope everybody is having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. All right, awesome. Good. Well, let's take a look and see where we are in the market here today. So SPX up 15 points. So nice move so far, green month as we continue the month. Inside week so far, right, as we start the week. And daily chart, pretty decent, right? We had a nice move. We reclaimed, we pushed down a little bit and then reclaimed some of the range of Friday's candle. So we're pushing there. We're over the 80 MA on the SPX. Let's take a look at the SPY. So SPY actually gave us some nice moves today. Nice bounce off the 21 day, but if you go to the intraday chart, we had a nice buy the dip opportunity, right? See that big level right here, pre-market? Gave a nice move through there, and actually gave it also a nice geometric break through the pre-market levels for a nice move up here. Came back down, tested the 15-orb high, and then launched off of that, and now it's basically at the 60 anchor high right now. I'm putting in an upper shadow. So we're definitely keeping an eye on this one. Decent volume came out on this breakout candle, but we're coming into some prior resistance on here. If we kind of go back a couple days, we'll take a look at it on the ES. But right here you can see resistance. So we're seeing a little bit of these, some selling pressure right now in this area. I'd like to see us close above that to get some more strength into today. Otherwise, we may see a pullback, retest the ADMA, and then see where we go from there. If we go to the S&P futures, right, we have several key levels that were tested today. Last night on the live stream, we talked about the upward trend line, and we held that. We started to break down a little bit here, but we held this this buy area this morning for a nice move, and then we got to push right back up to our signal zone, and then we came back to the 15-orb high. But look at also a 0.618 retrace, and that gave a nice move up here. Members did really well on these today. Good job on that. Let's take a look at the MES. Same thing. So right now from today, right, we have just from today's start, we have a fresh upper trend line. So let's see how that holds going into today as well. Let's take a look at the Qs. So obviously the Q is very strong as well. They gave a nice pop here pre-market through its 15-orb high. And it's still working its way up as Apple is strong and a lot of the other names are strong. So let's take a look at the IWM. Decent so far, not as strong as, of course, the Qs, but still working its way up. Let's see if we can get over its pre-market highs on this one. Let's take a look at Apple. So this is a nice trade this morning that we pointed out in the live stream. Gave a nice move to the pre-market levels and a nice pop up here to the pre-market highs. Now we do have some members that are still holding and doing a great job as it's made all-time highs as it goes into the WWDC, its worldwide conference, developers conference. So it's so we've got that going on. So kind of some tech stuff going on here today. Should be pretty interesting, and it really seems to have recovered off of its double inside 15 down from Friday off of its store closure news. So what Corona? Who cares? It's fine. Close your stores. All good. Tesla, on the other hand, was a little bit weak this morning. Gave a quick pop, but then really flushed, and now it's kind of within its 15 orb range right now. Let's take a look at a couple other names. So the airline's a little bit weak off of that expanded Corona news going on. Right, we had CCL as well. Big move down here this morning, so that was one that we pointed out to our members. We traded this on Friday for a nice move. We said it might make a nice swing short, and it did. So good job on that one. Foot Locker. Downgrade this morning, but getting some call activity in it today as they're really buying the dip on this one and holding the ADMA. So nice move on Foot Locker today as it's working its way up. And speaking of Foot Locker, well, who do they sell? They sell Nikes, right? So Nike's getting a nice move here and popping out through its 15 orb high. So good stuff. We got some great chart requests out there. Really appreciate when you guys send those in. So we've got Twitter. Twitter was relatively weak this morning, right? Struggling, not getting a lot of momentum on it. Nasty candle on Friday. Got some fall through the downside. It's still holding its 200-day. So we're seeing that today. So let's see if that can continue to hold and where it goes from there. Piton, again, this is the one that, as all-time high, and keeps on pulling back off of it. And today it finally gapped above it and then just gave you a nice gap and go today. So nice job on Piton today from the open. So very, very nice on Piton. Let's take a look at Spot. Okay, so Spot, we looked as a potential short opportunity here. It did give a couple nice down moves. It had a nasty candle on Friday after a big up move. We usually expect a little of a pullback there. I'd like to see it kind of work its way to the ADMA, so let's see how it goes on that one. HZNP. Oh yeah, nice breakout candle on this one today. Let's see if we can get some volume in that one to see if it gives an inspirational move on that. FSLY. Again, some of these ones have just been so bullish. FSL, unbelievable. Another pause day on this one, continuing to go up. What a strong name this has been. Just incredible stuff. Great move there. Facebook, we pointed out a nice move intraday on this one. We're still an inside day on this. It's getting all-time highs, but we were looking for a potential move here. We got a little bit of activity here when it got out its 15-orb high, so we got a nice pop on that. CRM, good find on that one. This is a software is strong today in our sector analysis in the group, right? We saw that software is strong, and we're seeing CRM work its way back up to these highs, so watch for a potential resistance there. AMD, relatively weak this morning. Right, gave a nice, a fast move down, but it really consolidated a 15 orb low here, and then finally gave a breakout move with increased volume. It's working its way up to its 60 anchor high. And then lastly, and it's really choppy on the day. Lastly, Lulu is starting to break its way out too. Another retailish type name, like Foot Locker type stuff, Nike. So that's giving a nice move off of the 21 day, but it's kind of still sandwiched between the 80 MA and the 21. So just kind of keep an eye on that. Well, good stuff, guys. I really appreciate everybody's chart requests and everybody's support. So I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys at the market wrap. Stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys.